What's up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Roos, back with another edition of Air Hauler 2 and a little FSX. So today is the continuation of our Houston flight, where we are traveling from Houston to Gulf Shores in the Piper Navajo Chieftain. It's part 2. It's part 3 of our mission series. It's the 13th edition of our Air Hauler series, and it's like the 680th video on the channel, but who really cares about all that, right? What you want to know is we're getting ready to land. Weather's coming in. It's going to get nasty. I'm going to make mistakes, nearly die, nearly crash. There's a 12-knot crosswind that changes direction with 20-knot gust and wind shear, and it's just nasty, and I forget to do things, and it's not a great video, but y'all enjoy it and have a good laugh.
Mobile approach, Piper, November 350 Tango, November, deserve 900,000.
Oh, welcome back, guys, and we are on our descent. Some things got happened, and I forgot to turn the recorder back on. I'll bring you up to that real quick. So, I'm being juked around here by ATC, so let me get dialed in here to 145, which I just turned off a 145 and got juked around again as they try to get me on approach. But anyways, so what's been happening? Well, it was pretty uneventful flight until we got over here on the Gulf Coast, and then the weather started to pop up a little bit on us. My flight plan was pretty darn good, pretty darn close, until I got over here and some storms had popped up. We're just on the eastern side of it, so we should be all right as we descend down to 2,000 feet. But what kind of messed me up a little bit was, as you see the radar here, when I was right back over in here, ATC called me and they wanted me to divert. You know, when you get about 80 miles out, they start positioning you for landing, so they shake you off of your flight path. Well, they wanted me to divert almost due south and right into a whole bunch of thunderstorms, so I had to cancel my IFR and just fly VFR above the clouds until I got back over here and reestablished the IFR coming in. But you still got these little thunderstorms, but we're just about to get out of them. We should be okay as we head on in. So we are on our descent down to 2,000, and we are making our way in. Like I said, otherwise it's been uneventful and just really boring. It just in the last little bit got a little bit skittish, so or sketchy, I should say. But yeah, we're cruising on down here, coming on down to 2,000. I'm just watching my airspeed a little bit. I'm going to back off of that engine just a little bit more, so we don't overspeed it. I thought we were going to miss all the rain and everything. It really looked good. And watching the... I've got the next Active Sky Next up on my other monitor watching it, and I really didn't see much weather right here around Mobile, which is where we're at. But apparently there is a little bit of weather in this area, so unfortunate there. The real thing is the wind at the local airport is gusting around 20 knots, so it's about 10 knots out of the east, gusting to around 20, so it could make for an interesting landing. But we punched through this little bit of clouds here, and we should be getting into a pretty good situation. Funny thing about this, there's actual wipers on this particular plane. We wanted to turn the wipers on. You really don't see the water pull up on the window, so it really doesn't matter. I thought that was neat that it had that on there. So anyways, coming on down here, get under all this little turbulence and shaking.
Is climbing through 700 for 5,000. American Pacific Niner 35. Mobile departure, roger. Altimeter 3002.
We'll watch our airspeed a little bit.
Niner 35. Turn right heading 155. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 5000.
You can see it's
Piper 0, Tango November.
a little bit of storminess around here.
4 miles at 1,700. De Havilland Dash 8, report them in sight.
I got him in sight.
Piper 0, Tango November. Have the De Havilland Dash 8 in sight. Turn right heading 155.
All right.
Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 5,000. American Pacific Niner 35.
Coming through 4,600.
Mobile departure, Cessna November 1.
Looking good.
Bravo is climbing to 800 for 5,000.
I forgot to turn my landing lights on.
181 Bravo. Mobile departure.
Ah, that kind of
roger.
stuff right there
Altimeter
just
3002.
irks me when I forget it.
Cessna 81 Bravo. Turn left heading 055. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 5,000.
I just realized I hadn't turned them on. I was like,
Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 5,000. Cessna 81 Bravo.
All right, well, rocking and rolling. Looks like we got a little weather here right in front of us now. Not going to be an easy transition in.
Piper 0, Tango November. Turn left heading 115.
Turn left heading
Turn left
115.
heading 115. Piper 0, Tango November.
Maybe that'll divert me around that little cell right there. Might go a little bit wider of it.
American Pacific Niner 35. Climb and maintain 17,000. Climb and maintain 17,000. American Pacific Niner 35. Piper 0, Tango November. Turn right heading 145.
Oh, really? Come on now. Don't turn me right into
American
it.
Pacific Niner 35. Traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at 2,800. Piper Houston, report them in sight. American Pacific Niner 35. Traffic in sight. Turn right heading 145. Piper 0, Tango November.
Clearing up a little bit. Alright, our airspeed should start leveling out. Or our descent should level out here. And I'll go ahead and start putting a little power back into this thing. Go and bring my prop pitch back up as well. 2,400. Alright.
Mobile approach, Cessna November 3, Niner 481. Is climbing to 3,200 for 4,000. Cessna
Alright.
November 3, Niner 481. Mobile approach, roger. Altimeter 3001.
So we'll head on in, make our landing. And we should be good. Should be good.
Cessna 481. Turn left.
Slowly bring my
030.
airspeed down a little bit here.
Turn left heading 2.
I want to get down to about 130 knots when I start to make my approach in.
Niner 35. Contact Houston Center on 127.65. Going to 127.65. American Pacific Niner 35.
Go.
Cessna 481. Descend and maintain 1,700. Descend and maintain 1,700.
So we won't be able to do the ILS today because we'll be coming in from the east and the ILS is from the west. But I do have it dialed up But I can flip over to the nav and at least just, I can look at it in reverse. Go ahead and set up my course. Heading, I'm going to be, come on.
Cessna 81 Bravo. Climb and maintain 7,000. Climb and maintain 7,000. Cessna 81 Bravo.
Or should be not adjusting.
Viper 0 Tango November. Turn left heading 105.
Left to 105. Yeah, it just jumps around. Now that I'm down on elevation, it's just, I don't know. Now it's adjusting out a little bit better.
Please acknowledge. Turn left
Yep.
heading 105. Viper 0 Tango November. Viper 0 Tango November. Turn right heading 180. Turn right
180.
heading 180. Viper 0 Tango November.
Roll us around and get us lined up here. The storms off the coast. That's pretty crazy.
Cessna 81
I'm gonna fly into that.
Traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 4,000. Each errand to point them in sight. Cessna 481. You are 15 miles southeast. Turn right heading 290. Descend and maintain 1,000.
Ugly day.
Cleared ILS. Runway 32. Approach. Maintain 1,700 until established on the localizer. Contact downtown tower on 118.8. H64 Hotel.
Ugly
Traffic
looking
is
day
1 o'clock,
outside.
2 miles at 6,400. Cessna Skyhawk to point them in sight. Turn right heading 290. Descend and maintain 1,700. Cleared ILS. Runway 32. Approach. Maintain 1,700 until established. Tower on 118.8. Cessna 481. Beach 64 Hotel. Have it Cessna Skyhawk in sight. Cessna 81 Bravo. Have the traffic.
Alright, come on kids, turn me back towards inland. Need to be going over there. Need to be going over there. Don't fly me into any more storms. Oh, but that's what we want to do. Well, it hasn't been a perfect flight. I make a little bit of mistakes here and there. It's one of those things you do when you don't do this stuff every single day, right? And if you don't stay on top of it every day, you forget little things like turning on your landing lights. But all right, so turn left to 120.
Turn left heading 120. Viper 0 Tango November.
Green foam water. I need to get that add-on that fixes the water and makes it look good. I forget the name of it. Here's an add-on that everybody gets. Like a clouds add-on. And the only reason anybody gets it is for the water. So get me one of those add-ons in. So even though I'm flying ILS in, I'm not flying ILS in. I'm going to use the ILS though to my advantage and flip it around and have it still pointing to the west, and I can still use the heading bug a little bit to my advantage just to see where it is and where the runway is in correspondence to my flight. So as long as I leave the heading indicator for 27, even though I'm going to be coming in on 90, I can still use it to my advantage. And sort of use it like an instrument landing. Even though I won't be using the autopilot for it, I'll just be using the command over a lot more.
Contact Sherman approach on 120.05.
Alright, knowledge handoff.
120.05 for Piper 0 Tango November.
Alright, let's go ahead and slow down quite a bit. Because we are pretty close.
Sherman approach Piper November 350 Tango November with you 2000. Piper November 350 Tango November. Sherman approach. Roger. Altimeter 3001.
And we'll get down under 140. We can go ahead and start thinking about putting some flaps in, all that good stuff.
Piper 0 Tango
See the
November.
runway.
Airport is at your 10 o'clock. 11 miles. Turn left heading 090. Report runway in sight. Sherman approach. Didn't copy that. Please repeat for Piper 0
Oh,
Tango
I
November.
did copy it.
Piper 0 Tango November. Airport is 11 miles at your 10 o'clock. Turn left heading 090. Report runway in sight. Turn left
Knowledge
heading
instructions.
090. Piper 0 Tango November. Piper 0 Tango November. I have the runway in sight. Piper 0 Tango November. You are 10 miles west. Descend and maintain 2000. Cleared visual. Runway 9er approach. Switch to advisory on 122.7.
Ooh, quite a bit of wind.
Climb and maintain 2000. Cleared visual. Runway 9er approach. Advisory on 122.7. Piper 0 Tango November.
Alright, tuned to Edwards traffic. Announce position.
Juliet Kilo Alpha traffic. Piper November 350 Tango November is 9 miles west inbound visual. Runway 9er.
It is dancing around on me. And I am way south of the runway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off that, turn that off. And I'm just going to fly the ball here. More speed. Wow, it is just dancing around everywhere. Give it a little more power. Gonna have to crab her in just a little bit. As the wind's coming in at 080. I still gotta get way over to get lined up with that runway. Start bringing her down some. so good.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Hey, just what I need to know.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Too late, buddy. It's tough. Yeah, we just have to fight this thing everywhere.
Minimums.
Come on, baby. Eddie wants to go home in one piece today. Come on.
50.
Pull up a little bit. Thank you. Oh, this is horrible. I'll make it.
40.
My yoke slipped on me a
30.
little bit on my desk.
20. 10.
And we're down. Aha! Man, that was nasty. Managed to grease it even. Oh, man. Gonna use the runway to slow up. The brakes on this thing are so touchy. Whew, that was a nerve-wracking landing. That was ugly. That's not the way you do it.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
All well, the wind shear alarm keeps going off, and I guess that's going to go off up until I get everything turned off on the plane. So we'll deal with that. Anyways, so not the most beautiful landing in the world, and yeah, up until that point, great flight. Up until the landing. And had we had passenger on board, that would all thrown up. And if that had been a real world situation, who knows if that would have actually turned out that way. So thank goodness it's just flight sim, right? All right, so let's bring her in here to park.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
And we'll have her down on the ground. Well, gonna do it for today on that one. All right, there we go. Park it. And we'll go put our parking brake on. Go. And we'll pull our mixture back. Bada boom. All right, magneto's off. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Beacons off. Beacon off. That's everything. Avionics off. And yeah, I should have opened my cowl flaps when I got on the ground. These are things that I, you know, forget about. I really do need to make myself a good punch sheet for this plane, but I don't have one. What comes with the plane is just too much stuff that's not actually modeled, and it's really frustrating to go through it. And as a procedures book, when half of the stuff on it's not even modeled, you know. And I need to make myself a good procedures card for this plane. I just had to do that. But anyways, we made it to the ground and we are alive. So we'll go into air hauler and we'll finish up the delivery, and I'll see you there. All right, guys. So with our flight complete, all we need to really do is come in here. We need to move our aircraft engines out of our Chieftain into our base airport. So we'll do that now. Get that taken care of. Close that out. We'll close this out. And then we'll jump over to jobs and cargo. We'll go to the jobs map. Come on now. There we go. And we can go to missions. We'll come over to aircraft missions. And again, we're supplying 677. So supply goods. And we're going to take that out of our base storage area. So we'll just put the maximum number in there. We'll go ahead and hit supply goods. And our commodities have been supplied. Your contract has enough stock. So we're done. And that one goes away, and pretty soon we'll get another one. It's that easy. All right, guys. So now if we look at our company information, we go to our finances. We're going to see that, yeah, we're sitting pretty now. $2.2 million. So yeah, that was a very lucrative deal. To go ahead and build the engines factory and go ahead and sell those off. So as you can see, it's still very easy to make money in this game using the new missions. I'm sure as soon as this video is seen, some people will be on the forums complaining about how easy it is to make money, and things will get adjusted eventually. So again, don't hold anything that I tell you right now as to, you know, it's going to be this way 6 weeks down the road or 6 months down the road. But for now, that's how you do it, and that's how you do the missions. Really, this video isn't about how easy it is to make money. The video is more about how you do the mission. And hopefully that's what you took away from it, was the steps involved in creating the factory, making the product, flying it to wherever, supplying the goods to the person, and fulfilling the supply request so that you can get paid. If that helped you out, that's all I tried to do with this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So until next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens. But if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.